He's 5'7" with a 66.5-inch reach.
We'll be talking about this fight.
It's Lightning Lee McGregor. Watch out for those fast hands. That's why they call him Lightning after all. He fights out of Edinburgh. So here comes Kid Galahad. His ring name was chosen by his trainer after a character played by Elvis Presley in the 1962 film of the same name.
It'll be Ding Ding from First Brother off.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner,
from Edinburgh, Scotland, introducing the popular British and Commonwealth title holder, here is Lightning Lee McGregor.
Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Sheffield, England, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Kid Galahad.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Nice counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You got a swarm on your case, you know you've got to fight, you've got to hold him, you've got to tie him up, you've got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. The perfect counter lands. Oh, what a punch! A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Do you believe this? It's bombs away. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. After what we saw in that last... On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
respect for each other's punching power. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
The right hook just missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A perfect counter lands. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. Well, we're entering and there's the bell for round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. Insane action. Swing and a miss with the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes just so to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A perfect counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. Well, there was no doubt.
Let's go out there and get your boxing match going.
Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Can't land that jab. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Beautiful counter punch. They're giving us a high-tempo show. These punches coming from every angle. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That left uppercut doesn't score. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter shot. Nice job blocking the hook. He misses with that jab. A perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. Talk about a
entire fight.
back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
The referee referee really thinking about stopping it. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Nice exchange here from both men. They both want the knockout. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. And he misses with the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Relax now. Jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The defense failed them. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. This is a high-octane battle. punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What a nightmare scenario! Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. He is down. Round 7, here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Stumbling around in potholes. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That left hook missed. And they got caught. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it. You can do it again.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. You all right? You're out of here.
Not many people would have...